Do, 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 do. Mana, mana. Do, 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 do. Hello everyone, yeah, by Grizzly here. We finally got the Starless skies and we're rocking. I made a small crossover with the fridge build. Now it's quite good, and due to the huge buff, to the lucky hit chance, you can now proc it way more often. So you can just teleport like almost endlessly, So that's pretty good. And that's pretty cool. So, yep. This is what it is now. Okay. Okay. I just did Urivar. I might need to do it once more, but let's just open the chest first real quick. So I was planning to farm more bosses today to get Starless guys, but eventually I got really lucky from, I think it dropped from Ontario. And there you go. Fridge build crossover with, my version of the build. So yeah, I kind of made a mixture here. It's good for speed running and it has the damage. I think in general it deals a little bit less damage, to be honest with you. But, I mean, it's okay. And by the way, I just got a gnome rune. And I need 2 more so I can craft another Starless. I should restack though. Anyway. Okay, let's go for another one. Yep. Seems like it's faster when you play with Changeling Death instead of Starless Skies. I'm still wondering if adaptability gives you more damage than Changeling Death, but that's something that we should test out, and it's really like situational, so we can't really say for sure. But we don't care about this, so let's just keep slaying. By the way, I should save the version of the build. I think that now with Earth and Devastation legendary note in the Paragon tree, it actually does more damage than than with Ancestral Guidance, so that's why I revert the changes back. Oh, I don't have any more mats. That's pretty awesome. So, yep. Alright, so there isn't much to do, but I really want to test it, with pit runs. So, right now you can pretty much travel all the way and keep dashing constantly, which was the idea, and what makes this build appropriate for speed farming. And that's what we're gonna do today. Okay, let me just check my things real quick if I have something interesting. By the way, after that, maybe I can switch to Pulverize or to some other build, and maybe I can compose something else, or maybe just figure out a way how to, just improve the build and everything. And yeah, I have a few rings that might be useful here. Actually, I'm gonna salvage this one because I don't need it anymore. Maybe I can remaster work the Starless ring, because right now it's good that we have attack speed and crit, but we don't need core skills, and I got core skills for on the last roll, so it wasn't really my thing. The ultimate ways to get attack speed, maybe lucky hit as well. Nope, same thing. Oh boy. Okay, I guess we're unlucky, so we have to, do a little bit more nightmare dungeons for a little bit extra Opticide. And that's pretty much it. I prefer to keep stacking my overpowered damage, and for that reason, I'm, just playing with Max Life rune and with the rune with Xan rune for overpower, so I can proc overpower more. I've decided to, just dump the critical here, because right now I'm capped on critical, and put some Catholic skill cooldown instead, and then of course you know, physical damage buffs and max life and core stats. So it's pretty much straightforward. I'm gonna go 79. I mean, it's a little bit extreme. I wouldn't really call it speed farming, but maybe I can go like 79. If I'm not satisfied, then I'll go 69 and just keep farming there. I'm almost 220 paragons, but since I'm playing solo, I'm not getting boosted, or I'm not even using the party multiplier, like nothing like this. So yeah, it is what it is. So basically, the idea of this dash is that it dashes you to a target, but once you start fighting, then you're just stuck with the group unless you want to move, and then you have to click it a few more times. And once you clear everything, you just continue to move to, you know, a different pack. So the most efficient version of this build, probably, you know, the speed run, is for something that you can actually one-shot, or maybe somehow you can proc poison. And that's why the original build creator of the fridge build, you know, that's why they use rabbit bear, so they can proc like poison all the time. I wonder if this is gonna do more damage if you, for example, if you use like Andaro's Visage and, you know, you can just stack poison as much as you can. That would be a fun thing to, you know, research and maybe try out. But I'm not really feeling like diving that deep, you know, into such matters. So I'm probably gonna leave it the way it is. So yeah, and you can just, you know, continue like wobbling around until you find the pack you want to fight. So yeah, you can see the damage numbers are not that big. I mean, I'm not doing like 7-8 billion per hit, which is you know, not very good, but I mean, yeah, I mean, the damage is a little bit more consistent. You're settled for something at the middle right now. But you can see still like 2 minutes in and I'm already at 50%, so I'd say this is pretty efficient for this paragon level. You can't really ask for nothing more there. Of course, my glyphs aren't that high, they're around 70, 75, and I think only one of them is like 79, so yeah, I'm not really optimized right now. Also, my gear is not really masterworked in the best way. It doesn't have all the GAs I need. Maybe there's a lot of room for improvement for my amulet as well. Maybe if I gather a little bit more gold, I should definitely go for you know, just a little bit more reroll. So maybe instead of quick shift, I'd rather have envenom, because envenom is really the, you know, the best multiplier, like best damage multiplier for druid. It's like overall the best passive for druid. And yep, that's pretty much it. So let's just grind and see how it goes. I should definitely try something else, maybe. I'm getting a little bit bored with the build, and, you know, I can kind of feel that it's very slow to progress unless I try out something crazy. But I already tried a few things and they didn't quite work, so it is what it is, I guess. So yeah. I see a few billion damage there. Like, there's some hits that you can nail like 5, even 6 billion. But I remember that this was my damage on the PTR, like something similar to that. So yeah. Maybe I need to try some other glyphs as well. Who knows? Maybe tectonic. I think the tectonic glyph is also nice because it improves your earth damage, if I remember correctly, and also gives you a lot of lucky hit. And since you need lucky hit for the gloves to work, yeah, I think it will be much better. Anyway, if I kill these guys, I should be able to open a portal. Yep, there we go. It's good that one of the, you know, the heraldic jewels that you insert actually gives you, you know, a pack of elites. You know, they have a certain timer. I think it was about like 90 seconds or something. So each 90 seconds you summon an extra pack of fleets, which appears to be helping you and with the progress when you're running pit. You can see it's pretty healthy speed. Yeah, it's definitely 79 is definitely not okay for speed running. Since you saw, I mean, it's not really efficient, but you can see these are my glyphs, so I'm not sure if I can ask for anything more than that. What do we have here? Shapeshifter gives you a little bit more. Shapeshifter gives you a little bit more crit chance, but it also gives a multiplier to the critical strike damage. So I'm not sure if this can actually be, you know, better than something like Earth and Sky, for example, like because it's not really stackable. Yeah, you do like 10x more multiplicative damage to crowd control or vulnerable enemies, and it multiplies your damage for of your nature magic skills. But at the same time, I mean, what Shapeshifter, sorry, can do is I think that multiplier on crit strike itself is way higher than this. Unfortunately, he's gonna need a lot of investment for me just to, you know, even level this up. There's another thing I've been thinking, you know, that came to my mind. Maybe it's the electrocution, but the thing is, but I somehow have to proc lightning bolts in order to increase the damage taken, because this is a huge multiplier, right? And yeah, so even if you pick like thunderous particle, I'm not sure if it can actually be synergized with the electrocution, you know, glyph, since electrocution glyph actually requires lightning bolt or dancing bolt. So meaning you have to have them somehow cast from your skill tree. Doesn't matter if you have any additional effects linked to them, it's just that you have to somehow proc them. So that could happen with a separate aspect, which unfortunately we don't have that many slots on the druid. So yeah, and by the way, not to forget that we still have a lot of, like, we still have like 30x multiplicative damage that we can actually get from a better weapon. So I've been very unlucky with the Shard of Wrathio, and this is the only one I got. I think this is like my first ancestral that I got, and since then I've been just, you know, I've been playing with it. So yeah, not many upgrades. I think the best way to go for a nice Shard of Wrathio is just run 6 wave Infernal Horde, because at the end of every Infernal Horde you're getting like you're getting a Shard of Wrathio, but unfortunately cannot be guaranteed to be like ancestral, so that kind of sucks. And Infernal Hordes take like something around like 10 minutes, so I'm not sure if it's worth spending 10 minutes for a single particular item drop. Maybe the best case scenario would be to farm Belial, like if you have husks, farm Belial, and he drops a lot of legendaries from, you know, the other, you know, some random legendaries as well. They don't have to be necessary from another lair boss pool. So that's another thing. And the other thing is to gamble swords. I think I even got gambled one Doombringer this season, which rarely happens. I think the only time before that when I was able to gamble something was from back in season 7. I think I gambled like Andaro's Visage, or I don't know. I don't quite remember. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, about my other idea, how to improve the damage, this actually gives you a little bit more critical strike damage, which is pretty good, but increases your earth skill damage. So I'm not sure how synergized this would be. Maybe it would be a nice way for me to check if I can just level this glyph up. And it also gives you a 20% lucky hit chance. And as you know, lucky hit is not multiplicative, but it certainly helps out for this particular setup. So that's an idea. I am eager to try it. There's plenty of options here. I mean, you have plenty of options. Unfortunately, I didn't have much time on the PTR to test them out, all of them. But yeah, So yeah, maybe tracker would be a nice glyph if you're playing like poison, since you know it does multiply a lot of the poisoning damage as well, I think, and at least gives you know, just it increases the effect of the poison. And since you have Rabbit Bear and some other skills from your skill tree, you can actually you know, use that to maximize your damage and to proc it to consume all the damage that you're gonna deal, like in, let's say, 6 seconds or just 10 seconds, so you can, you know, concentrate it and deal it at the same time. So this would be also an interesting option. What else? I'm not sure if there's anything else worth trying at this moment. Bane maybe as well. Bane's actually pretty good for the other version of the build that, you know, just uses poison. But for now, I think I'm gonna try Tectonic, since it sounds like a nice idea to do, and who knows, it might turn out pretty good. So the only way for us to test this out is, yeah, is if we actually do it. And once I level it to 46, I'll be able to put it and maybe, you know, just try and use it and see. Maybe if I put it in the planner would be a better calculation, but I'm not really so sure. And you can never be like 100% sure with the planner, because there's some things in this game that has to be tested out. There's always some kind of bugs, and some things are not like interacting properly. So yeah, there's that. Okay, I'm gonna run 69 because it's faster, and I'm just gonna, you know, level the tectonic lift for now. I just wanted to try in 79 in 4 minutes, even considering the fact that it was on a good map, was still kind of okay, you know. But yeah, if we're talking speed running, it's way above, you know, 2 minutes. So 4.5 minutes. It's not really optimal, and I shouldn't be doing this. Right. Did I stack my quick shift? I'm not sure. Anyway, let's just move on. Also, I've seen people who are playing this build to use quack rune. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. The one that basically gives you every time you spam a certain, I think it was either defensive or I think it was defensive skill or non-primary skill. If you spam that, then, you know, it just consumes all your resources, but you're dealing like 100% more damage, like X damage, for 1 more second. But the thing is, this is pretty short window. I'm not sure. I don't really have a lot of things to spam. Not really, you know, I haven't really worked a lot on my cooldowns, so there's that. And the only thing that's actually revolving around, you know, my build is spamming Earth Spikes as much as I can. Another thing I forgot to mention, because we're stacking life and willpower in order for our overpowers to deal more damage, is that with the ancestral guidance board, I think that you have like 3 or 4k extra life, which is a good multiplier for overpowers, and in general it's an additional survivability stat. But when I did the math and I actually tested it out, seems like Earth and Devastation seems to be you know, just giving you a better and higher damage options. So yeah. Also, another thing that I was thinking is maybe instead of Hectic Aspect, I should pick up the boots. I think it was Yen's Blessing or Rakanot's Wake. I'm not 100% sure. I need to check it. I need to double check it, but it was one of these pair of boots that can actually give you a lot of cooldown reduction. So the idea is for you to be able to spam Debilitating Roar as much as you can, because Debilitating Roar can actually give you huge amount of damage. Not to mention their like extra survivability, but most importantly, they're a huge damage source. So whenever you hit with Debilitating Roar, feels like you're dealing almost like double damage to the enemies. So this is quite a huge buff. So if you can spam this, you know, it's pretty big. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. All I wanted to share from my tests for the last couple of days. I'm glad that I finally got Starless Skies, but it really feels like my build has actually reached its limit, or is very close to reaching its limit. Um, and saying that, you can't really use this build, at least this version of the build. You can't really use it for pushing like the highest tiers. I'm curious how Pulverize will, perform. I have a build of my own, I think, that I made on the PTR, but it was a little bit different, and they reworked the item. I mean the Pulverized weapon, the new two-handed mace, after the PTR. So I'm not sure with the new changes how, it behaves and what kind of interaction do you have with it. So, enough of me talking. I've been like doing almost like a 20-minute summary of what kind of changes I've been dealing with, today and the day before. So far I'm quite happy with my build. I'm happy that I looked up the fridge variant, because it's honestly it's pretty efficient. It's pretty efficient, and it's an easy way for you to travel. Druid's weakest spot was always the mobility and leveling, and yeah, of course you cannot really use this while leveling, but at least you can now speed farm a little bit, lower tiers or regular T4 content with it. A lot of casual players don't even get to T4, or if they get to T4, they're not really confident with it. So, yep, there's that. Here's a quick thing I have to do for my mouse. In 1 second. I want to use wireless mode here, but sometimes it bugs with the driver. There's certain bugs happening with the driver, so they're not really working properly every time. But yeah, I think I got it now. Okay, I'm still using Fortitude, even though they recommend attack speed, and attack speed can help you a lot. But I think that I almost hit my cap from attack speed. So yeah. Okay, let me just craft a little bit more instances here. I think you can only have a stack of 20, so I'm not gonna craft more than 20 per stack. And maybe another thing I can do is probably, since I have all stats here, I think I can reach, I can unlock all my bonuses without having these. Because I have 720 intelligence, yeah. Yeah, I can definitely get rid of the old stat and instead put some more into willpower, because it's like extra 40 willpower, and with all the multipliers it will be a huge deal. You can actually feel the difference. Right now we are at 3,900, and with this it should be a little bit more, right? Yeah, well, it's almost 100 more. It's not really close, but yeah, when you proc this jewel right here, it will give you 6% multiplicative more stats. So this is quite huge. Also, it's very important that if you can crit the masterwork on willpower. Like, for example, I've critted 2 times on quick shift, which is fine, of course. That's the idea, but I don't need the extra 7.7 or critical strike chance there. It would have been nice if I critted on willpower, like I did with my helmet, and this helmet can even be crit more. So, speaking of this, I could stack willpower even more and even higher. But for that reason, I'm gonna need to farm more Obducite. And as you all know, best farming spot for Obducite this season is the dungeon. So, still not ready to farm the dungeons there. I just need to... I really want to try the tectonic lift first. Alright. So... And yeah, I kind of forgot to switch my boots once again. We're gonna do this a little bit later, I guess. So I don't even have to masterwork them to level 12. I can just masterwork them once or twice and see if there's gonna be any benefit from that. Because I think it was Rakanot's Wake, but Rakanot's Wake can actually give you a big deal of cooldown, and can also help you with Grizzly Rage, can help you with other stuff. but most importantly, allows you to spam way more frequently your debilitating roar. Yeah, I'm running a bit slow here. I don't know why, but I'm still struggling with, you know, just dashing all the time, and maybe there aren't any much enemies here, or I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how exactly it works, because sometimes you can, you know, just keep spamming it, but some other times it just dashes you once or twice and then that's it, you know, like this. And this is a short level. Now we're gonna have a... Oh, that's actually not that bad. I was expecting a worse layout here. I just don't get why it's not, like, you know, dashing you all the time. Maybe I'm not killing enemies and they find a target, because this actually... I think that this procs when there aren't many targets around, or where the target's out of your range. Maybe that's why. I think I heard somebody mentioned something like this when I was trying to, you know, understand the whole build and the whole concept around it. By the way, it's gonna be a short stream today, unless more people come and show interest. But you know, I've been streaming for a few days in a row now, so I might need to take a break. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to stream tomorrow as well. But the thing with me and, you know, my everyday life is that sometimes it's hard to predict how often I'm gonna be able to stream. And basically, I just try to stream whenever I play or whenever I have more time to consistently play. Some other times I try to just record the game. There you go, my mouse bugged again. Why you doing this to me? So yeah, see how it goes. Yep. I have a problem with this. I don't know why. Usually I can fix it when I open my drivers and let them update, but maybe there's like something going on with the connectivity, or maybe there's like a battery problem here as well. Ah, god damn it. I hate when this happens. Can't plug it in. That's what she said. Yeah. Okay. Out of Grizzly Rage. It costed me like almost 1 minute here from my patron. So we're not gonna take this into account. We had a technical issues here. Yep. But yeah, I think like we're very close to trying out Pulverize, since we've played enough. And by the way, something else I don't like about this build is that when you dash way too much, you know, while playing it, I think that it's, you know, it kind of, you know, skips the hit and doesn't really hit, because sometimes I notice that you're hitting the target, but I mean you're aiming at the target, you perform the actions, the attacks and everything, but you don't really hit it. So I think that this is another bug, or it has something to do with the hitbox of this, you know, particular skill. But anyway, okay, we're very close to upgrading Tectonic. We just need one more pit run to do it. Oh, so hot here. I mean, it's a summer. I should probably make myself some kind of cocktail. All right. We can do some Undercity runs here as well. Okay, let me just quick salvage things. Bam. Another thing I should probably do. But I think Northern Bulwark is fine to have. And I'm not sure if even if I remove this, where else can I use it? Because yeah, I can sure like increase my damage to elites, which would help the patrons and everything. But other than that, I don't really think that there is anywhere else where I can actually use this point. Here, already increased my max spirit. You know what? Let's just try without Earth Spike because or Earth on Bulwark, sorry, because I think that it kind of interferes with at least some of my rotations. Okay. And by the way, yeah, the boots. Almost forgot about the boots again. Let me just go to my stash. I think it was Rakanat's Wake or Yen's Blessing. Okay. It's Yen's Blessing. It's not Rakanat's Wake. So Rakanat's Wake gives you cooldown as a stat, but Yen's Blessing can actually give you, you know, 50 chance to trigger a non-mobility, non-ultimate skill. So that's pretty much like spamming debilitating roar over and over. So I think that this is actually a nice option here. So let's just, masterwork it. See how it performs. Yeah, movement speed's fine. Resistance is also kind of okay. And yep, don't have more for that. Unfortunately, I'm gonna lose big chunk of life, which is gonna affect my damage. I'm gonna lose a lot of willpower as well. So this is not really a big damage deal, like big damage option, but let's try and see if now I can, automatically, spam everything else and I just hold Earth Spike. It's gonna be really interesting. This is a really nice experiment. So if this works out, then I think we have another nice speed variant of this build. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to tell if it triggers debilitating roar, but since it's on my skill tab, it should be able to do it. Okay. Although the hectic aspects actually really help me with my cooldowns and, especially with the GrizzlyRageR cooldown and everything. So I think it might be a better option for now. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. I'm just speculating, but that's fun. There's the fun in this game to test out things and find something that works. There's no better feeling than creating something or coming up with an idea of yourself and just to see that it actually works. So that's the whole goal, and I'm pretty proud with this build because it got so far and I didn't have to check out any other builds, so yeah, it was working big time. Okay, I'm gonna save this for after the run now. But you can see the dashing is insane. It feels like it's pretty strong too. It seems like I'm spamming a little bit more the debilitating roar. Every time you hear roaring, that means it casts it. Like this. Yeah, it definitely roars. You can hear the wave. You can see the animation happening from time to time. I pressed it, but the thing with the dash, I'm not quite understanding it, because sometimes it does it, some other times it doesn't. And another good thing with the dash is that it actually, it's actually performing a teleport, so you don't have to be physically like connected. Like for now, I can dash here. I mean, I don't know why it's not happening. There we go. You saw it. I mean, you can actually you're proccing teleport with it. So this is very, very, very good. It's like having a Sork with this particular thing. It's just that you don't really have much of a control to it, because sometimes you can cast it, some other times it's not really casting, and yeah. And there's the bug again, because see, I have to take my distance, you know, I have to be a little bit distance further from the enemy in order to hit. If you're like on target, if you dashed on the target, it doesn't really hit it. And maybe that's why people are playing more with the version that's, you know, procking just poison explosions everywhere, and that's how they do everything. Casting skill, first chance to trigger non-mobility, non-ultimate. Yeah, definitely. Casting a skill. Wait a second. Does that mean? I'm not sure, because is this considered a skill casting? Is Earth Spike considered a skill cast? Anyway, yeah, we're gonna have to figure this one out a little bit later. I need to take this node now, by the way, because this is 8% multiplicative life, so it would be nice if we can get it. Can I get rid of anything like resistance, because I'm stuck on resistance now, or I don't know. I don't see anywhere that I've invested a little bit more extra points that I actually don't need, so yeah. Seems like everything's been optimized so far. I am never removing life nodes. Life is where your damage comes from, so yep. Actually, I'm gonna remove this point here. I'm gonna put back the Earthen Bulwark, because Earthen Bulwark might be a good option for you to proc more debilitating roar. Anyway, back to Tectonic. Let's see how it works, if it's a good synergy. Where's Tectonic? Tectonic's here. Now, we have to figure out what to remove. Spirit and Domination are definitely to be kept. Not so sure about the shift and the earth damage, but since we're gonna stack our damage, I think we'd rather keep this one, right? Yeah, we should definitely keep the Fanging Claw here. Maybe instead of Outmatch. Although this gives you shit ton of physical damage against bosses, which is quite important. Oh boy. This is also a nice multiplier. It should be tested out. I'm not sure which one is to be removed. Because you're dealing against close damage, I mean close enemies most of the time. And this increases a lot your you know, overall damage. Okay, we have Dex for it. We don't really need anything else here. Okay, I'm gonna give it a try like this. See if it works. Who knows? We have enough Dex, so we're good. Earth Kill. Although it might be better to invest a little bit more in dexterity in this case. Because Dex means more damage, right? Okay, let's give it a try like this. I'm gonna do another pit run just to see if it works. I'm really curious about this. I like testing it. Hi Endev, how are you, buddy? I can see you joined the chat. What's going on? Welcome to Grizzly's channel. I'm testing out some druid stuff now, and I'm geeking a little bit too much, so I hope I don't, you know, just don't bother you that much with it. Yeah, I guess that was a no. Anyway. Okay, we need to stack a little bit more. Okay, there we go. We're stuck now. I don't know. Doesn't really feel like maybe I'm doing more damage, but it actually feels like I'm doing less because now I see crits like 2 billion, and that's not really optimized. Seems like outmatch actually gave me big chunk of damage. Yeah, this increases your lucky hit and everything, but at the same time, it feels like I'm slower. I don't know. Maybe it's because of Rakana's Wake as well, but yeah. Four billion damage, that's not bad. Seems like I can't deal the same amount of damage. I can't keep up my really good overpowers. So maybe Tectonic is not that good at the end of the day. But it feels quite fast. I mean, I've been 2 minutes in and see I'm like I've been doing pretty good. So maybe yeah, the more mobs you have, the better it runs. See, I've just hold it now and look how fast this is. Oh my god, this is great. So lucky hit it is. The more lucky hit you have, the better you proc it. That's why I need Opticite to stack up a little bit more lucky hit on my Starless Sky Ring. That'll be efficient. So yeah, it's very good for this tier. I mean, it's still like a 3-minute run, but in general, I think it's okay. Oh, I got... You know, I slowed down myself. I took the wrong way. I was trying to clear everything and... I didn't do it the best way possible, so... That's how I delayed my progress with like 30 seconds or so. Yeah, I think that Rakanat's Wake is... I mean, yes, Blessing is not the best option here. I should definitely go back to the regular boots then. Okay, let me level up Tectonic a little bit more because I have really nice synergy with I think it's Earth and Sky and Fang and no, it's not Fang and Claw, but the Earth and Devastation board. It's all about testing, testing, and testing. We have Lord Zir here. Unfortunately, we don't have enough exclusive blood. Yeah, definitely does more damage like this and it feels like it's faster this way. So you just kill the pack and then go away. Move on to the next one. Like this. Bam, bam. Yeah. Starts to make sense. It's still a little bit unpredictable, but it kind of makes more sense now. So it's all about lucky hit. It's 1 minute in and I'm already 50%, guys. This is I mean, this is quite an upgrade now. It feels definitely much better. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, move on. I'm just trying to clear regular monsters, not just, you know, the elites. Because sometimes regular mobs can also give a lot of progress. I mean, bit progression is something quite mysterious. I'm not sure that even Blizzard knows exactly, like, on 100% how it goes. Sometimes it does really strange things there, and sometimes from one regular monster you can get like 5% progress, which is, you know, always been a mystery to me, at least. Oh boy, I hate these holes, man. This is my least favorite map, least favorite layout, doing pit run. I was having a great pit run, then I hit this one. Oh boy. I should deactivate my normal damage though. It's gonna be like a 3-minute run maybe. Who knows? Yep, looks like it. Now why you don't teleport? Yeah. 3 and something minutes. 3 minutes and a few seconds more, that's it. I just got screwed up with the, you know, with the bad layout. Okay, let's level up Tectonic. Yep. Hey there, guys. I can see YouTube people are watching. Guys, I'm looking at the chat, so feel free to message me. Even if it's something like a roast, I mean, saying how much I suck, I take it. As long as it's constructive criticism, of course. Hi, Kelly. Oh, hi, Kelly. You know, I have so many questions to you. Number one, how the fuck do you dare? And I know that this is not the correct line, I'm just saying. Excusez-moi, my lag. It will be fixed in like 10 seconds. Plan E. Plan E. You know, guys, it's so boring in my, you know, I guess my brother's so bored that he even jumps on my stream. Out of boredom. By the way, I might, you know, turn up the snooker. After this run, I'm gonna, you know, play it on my phone. Not that I'm gonna watch it, I'm just curious who plays and how it's gonna go this night. This evening. This night, oh my god. English 101. How dare you? I can see I have some viewers on Twitch as well, but seems like those guys are also shy. Or maybe they don't listen, they just watch. Who knows? Yeah. I'm just doing this for fun. You're doing this for fun. You're experimenting with your Grizzly. I'm playing with my Grizzly, guys. Look. Oh, and by the way, let me just... Since this is a one-button build, I don't need anything else. Look. Few of my friends just gave me this, you know. This is the GrizzlyRageR banner. And they made it on 3D print. I was so flattered, and so it was such a nice surprise, you know. Such a huge deal for me. Giggling. Okay. Guys, I hate these halls, you know. Even though that's not the worst layout, I prefer this like 10 times than comparing to the previous map. The previous pit I run. It's so bad I cannot find the damage resistance guy. But you can see it's fast. Fast as fuck. They call me Speed. Flying Fridge. Earth Spike. Crossover with Grizzly's build. Oh, by the way, I lost my stacks. That's why I don't deal damage. Grizzly, you're so stupid. And I lost some time to, you know, present you my figurine. It's quite sentimental. It's one of the best presents I had. But I should definitely say that my girlfriend is... I mean, no one is paying me to say this, and she's not like standing in the back and, you know, pointing a gun at me, but I'm just genuinely saying it. My girlfriend is the most creative person when it comes to presents. Or at least one of the most creative persons. Then mother. No drone C hack. Okay, that's fine. Sneezes. Oh, it failed twice? Really? This thing failed twice on a 70-80% chance. That sucks. Sucks. Hey, I have more paragons to spend here. Hello YouTube, I can see 6 people are watching. Oh my god. Oh. How are you guys? Holy shit, guys. Say something. Do you hear me well on YouTube? Is it... Maybe there's a delay, that's why. Usually what I've noticed is that usually YouTube has some kind of delays when people are watching you. I'm still trying to figure out what to do here. Still, I will listen. I have enough damage to crowd control. I've capped my Earthen's devastation. Damage to poison enemies. Or damage while in wearable. Still tricky. Still cannot decide. I could definitely use an upgrade of the amulet. Even though my amulet is very, very, very good. So yeah. Jan's blessing seems to not be interacting the best way possible. How much time do I have for this challenge? Okay, let's just go there real quick. By the way, my instances are over. There's another thing I missed. But I think that I completed the run with you know, with active instances at least. No? What does it mean, concurrent viewers? Do they mean that they are watching me now, or they're just... I don't know. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Taka. Sha-la-la-la-la. See? It's so good for speed farming. Woo. But it doesn't dashes you all the time. I don't know why I don't keep constantly dashing. That's something I just can't figure out just yet. Maybe the catalyst effect should be enhanced or... okay. Let me just do this run. I don't have much to open this. No mats, Grizzly. Oh, let me turn on the lights. And be right back, by the way. Gonna make myself something to drink. Oh, rings. Oh, one-handed weapons. Oh, what should I pick? Double J. Please be good. Please be something good. Please don't be useless. It's useless. So close yet so far. Oh, mi scusi, blood. Still not enough. Still not enough. Still need 4 more. Should I change this? Oh, this increases my lucky hit chance of the catalyst. I don't know if this affects the proc here. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to know. But, you know, let's just try the old technique. The old technology. Okay. BRB. Turning the lights on. Getting myself a drink. Oh yeah. Life is so much better now. Cheers. If there's someone still watching, please let me know. Do you want to hear something? Some kind of song in particular? I can always turn on my headphones. I can play something for you guys. Just let me know. Alright. Okay, this guy just ranked up. Variana maybe as well. Yep. Nothing. Nothing. Nada. Limonada, nada, oranjada. Mulikano sandaci. Like the great Bulgarian poet once said. Okay. Keep running, Pits. Pits. Although 69 is not enough now. Kick W. That's what she said. Okay, I'm just trying this thing with the... Okay. Why you stop? You shouldn't be stopping, mate. Why are you stopping now? Maybe not. There are not that many enemies. That's why. Seems like the more enemies you have, the more you're gonna be teleporting to them. I don't know. Okay, now the dash is even worse than what it used to be. So I guess this catalyst is worse. I mean, this infusion is worse. So I'd rather play with the previous one. The one that gives you more lucky hit on your catalyst, right? Minute and a half, 30%, 50%. It's not that bad. We have artillery shrine here. More attack speed. Let's see if this helps at all. It should be helping. Yep. It's better when it's in between packs. That's why. Oh, the proc was real here. That was a huge one. Actually one-shotted them. 3 minutes? Exactly on the 3-minute mark there. It's gonna be a drone sea hag again. Yep. That's how I know. Really? I didn't crit with some of my overpowers? That was a bit strange there. This sucks. This one gives you more lucky hit. Okay, I'm gonna do this experiment now. I'm gonna change this back to this one I was playing before, because this gives you more lucky hit for your catalyst. Then... Okay. This time it was more successful. Okay, I'm gonna go 79 now. See if it works better. Although I'm gonna deal less damage because of the less life. Crit strike chance and lucky hit. Not sure which one is a bigger multiplier. Okay, let's make it 74 then. We don't have to go 69 or 79. Let's just go like 74, right? Concurrent viewers. People are coming and going, coming and going. Okay, I have more lucky hit now. So technically I should be like you know, dashing all the time. Like constantly. Yet I'm somehow not doing it. Have I capped my lucky hit chance? It's 74 on my earth spike. Meaning that I should be able to be I should be dashing like constantly almost. Lucky hit 112. Okay, it's above 100% now. But the damage maybe is not that good. I don't know. I mean, it's less for sure. But the speed is good. I mean, I still have enough damage to kill. Just that the dash is still not okay. Oh, I think I figured it out why. Because there should be a new target to dash to. If you hit it already, you can no longer dash to it again. Or it needs some time, like cooldown or something. And yeah, maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure. Now I'm trying to do it. But yeah, I mean, there's a better chance for me to dash if I haven't hit the target, you know. So you just have to hit new targets all the time. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's something. Oh, it's so satisfying when you just dashes. I mean, I don't even care about the damage, even though that's most important if you want to be farming it efficiently. And again, I got the worst layout there. Why you not dashing? Screw that map, man. So bad. Now if I can dash with the blast, that'll be nice. It's just that the blast range is not very good. Maybe the key to dash is also attack speed. More attack speed, more dashes. I don't know. Ooh, 5 billion. Not bad. So, I don't know how I proc this. Somehow it just... Sometimes it just seems like a huge proc there and... I don't feel like this is the better option now. I think I should just still go with either attack speed or... Yeah, but you can definitely feel that they've nerfed the... Oh, really? Only 2 upgrades out of 5. You can definitely feel they nerfed the overpower. I mean, it was broken before. It was applying the same way it was applied before. I would have been dealing like almost trillions of damage. Right. I haven't updated this build for 5 days. I think that my version is working properly, but there's still room for improvement, and I just need Opticite for that. Okay, we've changed to attack speed now. Let's see if attack speed's gonna affect something. Jesus, it's so hot. It's so hot. It's so hot right now. Meh. Oh, wow. 0 stacks and I'm still killing it. But where does my damage come from now? I don't have stacks? What? I'm still figuring out how much damage I do with a single proc sometimes with, you know, while dashing. It's still kind of a mystery to me. Wow. Seems like attack speed is a big deal. So if I stack more attack speed... Right now it's capped on 100%. Maybe if I use... Instead of Fortitude, if I use attack speed, Elixir of Advantage... That could also be interesting. Maybe I should save GrizzlyRageR only for the boss. Oh, this level again. Fuck off. Oh, allergies. Oh boy. Allergies are killing me. Okay, we earned the reward from the seasonal ranking. Such a slow progress layout. Okay, let's go back a little bit. See, it seems like I skipped half of my hits there. This is very, very, very awkward. And now it seems like I don't hit the boss, or I don't deal like enough crits, or I don't know. This was way slower. This is very, very, very strange now. Oh, I got rid of that much. Maybe I have to, I don't know, change some of these glyphs. Yeah, maybe boss damage is not that good because of outmatch. Who knows? Okay, damage to healthy, max life. How many nodes are that? 7. And how many nodes here? Yeah, here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's 7 again. Okay. We'll see about that. There's 4 here. I'm not sure which one's better though. Maybe if I get rid of some of the overpower in order to invest it here. Okay, let's see if this works better. Okay, took the life nodes here, so... It's gonna be fun. Keep testing, boy. Keep testing. Can't claim this. I should definitely go farm some obdusite first, maybe, I don't know. Nah. Please give me an ancestral shard of Ratio. Oh boy, why does it have to be an Azure Wrath and a regular shard of Ratio? What did I miss here? Okay, so attack speed is not the most important here. Let's see how life performs. I'm gonna go 79 now. See if it works. Maybe I should change tectonic with something else, or I don't know. Or maybe just go back to outmatch and... Yeah, we'll see. This is the old setup now. Oops. Oh, Jesus. What the hell is going on? I'm not dealing damage now. Oops. I hate walls, man. Walls are actually blocking my damage, my earth spikes here. $5 billion per head, not bad. Because of debilitating row. See, now I don't cast it. I guess you can cast it until you hit a wall or something. So it's better out in the open, maybe? I don't know. Fridge build. 50% for more than 2 minutes. That's not good. That's like my worst. But it's like 79, so it's kind of Meh. And now I'm casting lightning. How the... Okay, how am I... Am I proccing my catalyst? Is it because of this, or... Because if I'm proccing lightning, that means that I can probably use electrocution. Right? How do I make it proc lightning like this? That's so strange and weird at the same time. Holy shit, bro. Yeah, oh, I can definitely play with electrocution then. Right? Then maybe, I mean, instead of tectonic, I can go electrocution. And it will be an even higher multiplier. No? Baligu. See, it's like I'm dealing 0 damage. There's kind of like a momentum going on. It's like I'm having... how was this called? Nature's... Fuck, I forgot the key passives. It's kind of like I got Nature's Fury, right? So I can trigger other spells. Because I'm not sure what's my source of lightning then. And the experiment with the... The experiment with the electrocution should be interesting in this case. If I can proc lightning bolt like now. See, I'm proccing lightnings. Meaning that I'm hitting them with lightning bolts, and if I use electrocute, that's gonna be a huge multiplier there. It seems like I also need outmatch for overall damage increase there. Now this is really strange. How? There's no fucking way for me to know that. I don't see... Sorry, I don't see any source of lightning damage. I just don't see it. What can trigger the lightnings? Certainly not. It doesn't have to do with anything with my glyphs, right? At least I can't see any glyph that's giving me such bonus or such effect. Pro control, blah blah blah. Okay, now maybe Fanging Claw has to go, as much as I don't want to go. So, all right, let me just... Where's electrocution? Oh boy. Okay, let's try electrocution here. 45 willpower. Lightning bolts. I don't need that much increased damage here. We can get rid of these. We can grab more int, but where to grab it from? Don't Doesn't work here. Jesus, what the fuck, man? Okay, maybe here. That'll be nice. I have enough damage reduction, so I don't care. I don't care about resistances. I just need to level this cliff. But now we're gonna actually see if it works. Even though it's not 46, it should be working, technically. Nobody's gonna come and watch such a geeky streamer. Alright, that's 79 again. Even though maybe it should have been 69 because of... Yeah. Oh, it's bad. It's very, very bad now. What the... Holy shit, I'm not doing anything there. Oh, no, it's very bad. Ugh. Where is my damage? Guys, what the... Oh my goodness, this is very, very bad now. Holy shit. Nah, it's too early for this cliff. You can definitely feel it's so bad. Nah. Screw that. This is terrible. So we need Fanging Claw. Even if we level up to 46, I don't think it's gonna be enough now. Yeah, Fanging Claw gotta be it. So much better. Where did I put all the points there? Shit. I kind of forget. Oh yeah, there. Okay. So Tectonic was a good experiment, but Fanging Claw was... I mean, removing Fanging Claw was a no-no. Since we're dashing, we're dealing close damage. Huh. I don't know. Oh, by the way. Yeah, I just realized that my instances have expired there. Why do I have a max life instance? Okay, there we go. So electrocution is not working. Sorry about my lag, it's gonna be fixed in 10 seconds. Even less. Doesn't seem like I do much more damage, though. Oh yeah, my stacks. Forgot about the stacks. Oh boy. Been playing a whole minute without being stacked. That's why I don't like quick shift. That's why I prefer Envenom. Quick shift is good if you're using like storm, werewolf skills as well. But the thing is, you cannot really deal much damage if you're out of Grizzly Rage, so You both want to have the stacks and go into Grizzly Rage as fast as you can. Why are you not teleporting? You're not. You should be teleporting. Oh, there's nothing here. Let's go back. There must be some way to optimize this. Pretty sure there must be some way to optimize this thing. That was a slow run. Writing damage is gonna be increased though. Nah. I think that this is a fail. It's not worth it. Maybe I should focus on something else instead. Maybe Bane is another option. I'm gonna go and level up Bane instead. But Bane is for the other build. I wonder if Pulverize is gonna be relying on Bane. Oh. I don't know why is it always that I switch zones and I suddenly start lagging. Okay. Can we optimize the board? Question number 1. We have Fanging Claw here. Huge buff. So we saw that Fanging Claw is quite important, right? About Tectonic, I'm not so sure. We definitely need spirits. I think we also need Earth and Sky. Even though it maybe... I'm just saying maybe Outmatch could be a little bit better here in this particular scenario. I'm speculating, of course. Oh, shoot. So I need to get rid of this, okay. This gives bonus to rare nodes. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna dump Earth and Sky for now and see if Outmatch is actually better. Just gonna give it a try. Alright, let's do a quick Andy run first. Sorry about the lags. You'll be fixed. I don't know why. Maybe it has to do something with the graphics card because in the beginning of the stream it doesn't deal. I mean, it doesn't happen. Maybe I can try to restart the game if this is gonna affect anything at all. Yeah, definitely deal less damage now. Feels like it at least. Can you teleport there? Nope. Because you don't hit it. Oh shit. This is just painful. I don't like it. I don't like it. Why is it not working? Lucky hit chance 79%. Yeah, I can see I'm proccing. What? What? I don't have mats? Oh boy. That sucks. Okay, let's restart my game real quick. After I take this, we want chaos. Bam. I would just want to see if this is has something to do with the game because I speculate it's from the game, it's not from the PC. But then again, I cannot be 100% sure. But I've heard other people that said they're having the same problems, so might be it. Might be it. Hello there. How are you doing? Say hi to Grizzly. Cheers, by the way. This is so good for the summer. I love it. I love it. Me loves it. Not sure if I should try my Hurricane build. Like, go back to factory settings. I don't think it's needed. Looks smooth now. So I've changed Earth and Sky for Outmatch. Okay, let's just give it a try. We can speculate all we want, but until we try, we won't be 100% sure. And same question I have for Seismic Shift. I wonder if Seismic Shift is better to be on Amulet or here. Maybe we should get adaptability here instead, but I'm not having that much resource. I tried on Ancestral Guidance board. Without Ancestral Guidance board, I had like 30 more spirit. And then I switched to adaptability, and I was still not dealing more damage, in my opinion. But now that I have Starless Skies, it might be a little bit different, you know? I don't know, I might need to save the build and then just try it again. Okay, I'm dealing 1 billion without Grizzly, I mean out of Grizzly Rage, so this should be good, so I think. Okay, this is interesting. This is 79. Seems like a huge deal. Seems like Earth and Sky might not be the best option. Although that I'm still struggling to find to kill a single elite back here. Which shouldn't happen on 79. Feels a bit slow, to be fair. Or maybe that's just me, I don't know. I see big numbers, yet it feels a little bit slow. Maybe this fridge tank is not the best of the high-end pit push. Almost 2.5 minutes for 50%. Ugh. I'm not happy with that. I'm definitely not happy with that. Four minutes. Already nowhere. Damage not okay. This is 79. It feels like it's 85 at least. I don't know. It is strange. So it seems like Outmatch is not better. Seems like Earth and Sky is better than Outmatch. Hmm. Very, very interesting now. So Earth and Sky is still better. I wonder if I remove Tectonic and put back Outmatch instead, but seems like Tectonic seems to be a nice synergy here. Right? I just can't say for sure. Willpower. Oh, I can't put another dex here. Actually can. Here. Okay, that's interesting now. Need more overpower. Maybe a little bit less resistances. Critical strike damage. I need more spirit as well. Oh boy. I just realized that I can invest more in this section. That's the way to optimize it. Okay, I'm keeping the overpower. We have 54 in Tectonic, which is quite much, to be fair. I think we have to max these first. Ooh, dex, 64 dex. Okay, this should be fine. Can I upgrade anything here? That's the question. Oof. I don't know. Earth and Sky or Fang and Claw? This will give me more life, while Fang and Claw is gonna give me more Earth damage and crowd control damage. Not sure which one's better though. Nature, magic damage, Earth damage. Okay, let's go for Earth damage. Ooh, 5 out of 5. Wow. Okay, I'm surprised. I'm quite surprised here. Let's just go for another one. So, Outmatch might not be the best option. I stand corrected. Seems like Tectonic beats it. Maybe unless it's a boss fight, but... Big PP damage. Still slow progress. Walls are my real enemy here. Okay, 2 minutes in. I barely got to 50%. On 79. That's not my end goal. These guys are so strong, by the way. Just wanted to take as much as I can here, but these guys seems to be pretty strong, so. See, the elite dies like 3 times faster than this guy, for example. Or maybe they're just... Their hitbox is just lower. I mean, smaller. Not lower. Smaller. And probably that's why. That's one of the reasons there. Okay, 3.5 minutes in. Well, the blast shrine actually helped a lot here. Four minutes, but the blast shrine helped me big time. Boss damage sucks. Until you stagger them. Once you stagger him, it's pretty easier, but still. There's gotta be something that I'm missing, but it feels like I'm... Instead of getting stronger, I'm actually getting weaker here. I just don't know. And I just leveled Tectonic. Oh. So Tectonic is good if you're gonna be speed farming, but if you're gonna be pushing, it's not really efficient. Even though you do a lot of damage, you do need outmatch if you're gonna, you know. If you're going to be doing big time damage, you're gonna need Tectonic. You can save 1 point like this. So I'm gonna remove tectonic. Now I'm gonna run the same thing once more. Do you need willpower here? You don't need that much willpower. Can't find a way to optimize my Paragon board. Maybe I should just rebuild it. Maybe then there will be some kind of difference there, probably. Okay, we need more decks. Decks. Where do I need more decks? Oh, you don't need more decks here, that's for sure. Willpower. Okay, maybe the upper one instead. Where's my spirit? Okay, so we can have one more dex here. And nowhere else. You can have it like this. I think it's better this way, no? Or you can link it from here, but nah, it's still 1 point. It's not. Doesn't matter. You need it here though. Oh no, you can't get this one. Okay. No, that's interesting. Okay, let me just... I'm gonna save this as my version 4. Apparently, it's gonna be a version 4. Oh, I'm sorry, I got carried away here. Oh, this is just... I need to know my obols, please. Yeah, there we go. Have any boss fights here? No, just an infernal horde. Alright, let's go for another 79. And maybe open the snooker here. $4G perfect roll, Diablo, blah blah blah. Holy shit, man. Who's playing? Is that David Gilbert? Okay. Gonna end the stream soon. It's a test stream today. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like we made a lot of progress, but we tried some interesting things there. Okay. Yeah, it feels like it's the same lucky hit. So it's about density. Feels like it. And the unhit targets maybe as well. It's a nice rift. I'm not sure if the damage is worse. It's like, feels like I'm killing them slower though. So I think you sacrifice boost from tectonic to sacrifice the boost from tectonic for outmatch, which gives you overall damage and gives you better boss damage. But certainly doesn't feel like it's much faster. Even though minute and a half for this is pretty good. But keep in mind that this is actually a good rift. Sorry about that. Okay, we're going to the next floor from here maybe. Or it's too early. I like this floor. We should stay a little bit more. Yeah, it's these guys spawn on 90 seconds. No, 2 minutes. 2 minute mark. It's 120 seconds there. 3979. Wait a second. This is interesting. Huh. Almost 40k life. Not bad. Why I cannot maintain my max life, for fuck's sake? Oh, because of the resource cost. Oh my goodness. So there is something I haven't really thought about. Alright. Oh boy. Okay, we're falling behind now. So yeah, definitely outmatch doesn't give you more damage. That's why Tectonic was better. This is actually a pretty good pit layout with decent mobs, with a lot of density, a lot of progress. Yet somehow, I don't know. Look, what's gonna happen if I change my ring? Like, if I get rid of the STARLESS, put the other ring instead. Feels like I did more damage without the STARLESS. It's somewhere in between, I don't know. Sometimes it feels like I do more damage, some other times it doesn't. It's really strange there. Oh, playing without much and still sucking. I guess the big damage comes from stagger. For 7 bill. Okay, we saw 7 bill, but it's still slower. What? How and why? Huh. I guess Tectonic's still better. I don't know what to say here, really. Seems like Tectonic is still better. I can't believe this. Okay. Well, it is what it is then. Wow. Okay then. Need willpower. Lost forwards. Doesn't make much sense now. Okay, tectonic it is then. Tectonic it is. Okay guys, so that's pretty much it for tonight and for my test stream, test session. Unless, let me check just real quick if there's something I'm interested in doing, but I don't feel like it, really. Maybe just going with my old ring instead. Nah, I don't think it's gonna be better than this. You know, let me just swap. Should I swap it though? Nah. I think that so we figured out that Moonrise isn't a better multiplier than adaptability, but seismic shift is a little bit tricky, and yeah. Wait, what? What the hell? Oh, there we go. Seismic shift, Moonrise. Okay, fine. Yeah, let's just do a quick test here, shall we? What do we have here? Armor, Ores, armor, willpower. Okay, we're good. Damn. Just struggling to find out. It's a difficult math, you know. I think it has something to do with my GPU or with my drivers, or I don't know. It lags for some reason. Just whenever my FPS drops under 60, it starts lagging like big time. And now there's like a latency here as well. Or that just for, yeah, I can't get in. What the what? Now this has to be a bug. What the I can't enter training grounds? It feels like a shred though. Can't remember when was the last time playing Grimoire. It feels like forever. I don't know. Completely destroyed. There's a few Duro runs maybe I can do, but it's pretty much it. Yeah, it's only one run, so it's not worth it. Maybe try to enter the training grounds once again. I don't know if this was a bug or something else. It was really, really, really strange there. In the meantime, I'm just gonna find someone to raid. Okay. Okay, I found someone. Oh, the lag here in Act 1. Okay, now I can enter. What? Like, pff, for real. Are you kidding me? Alright, what the fuck now? How the fuck did this happen now? Okay. We do have a new update. So we have a new update that I need to do. Alright, screw that. I'm done for today anyway. I'm just gonna raid. Alright guys, thanks for coming up. Cheers. Grizzly out.